This conference will now be recorded.
So it is a simple inbound delivery. So we already completed this configurations and we executed once as well. Okay, so let me execute it again, and then how all those configs will work and what is the logic behind it, that we'll discuss today. Okay, let's connect into SAP. Come to ECC. I think you're able to hear me now. Okay. Now I'm going to create one purchase order. It's a simple run first, 5 minutes, and then we'll discuss. And 2609 mat 1. Let me take 9 units. 2609, and store location. Do you remember which one is ours? ROD or 1000?
1000.
1000. Fine. Enter it and maintain confirmation control key. So these are inputs. These are all the inputs which we need to create this purchase order. Okay, and then save it. Okay, I'm taking this for future reference. This is purchase order number. With reference to purchase order, we have to create inbound delivery notification. This is also called as shipping notification. This can be considered as advanced shipping notification. Okay, so going forward, different terminologies we are going to use. So for inbound delivery notification or shipping notification, we have to use the transaction VL31N. VL31N. By default, system will pick the latest transaction. Okay, latest transaction number or purchase order number. Okay, so test one.
Hey Shiva, I think you have there's a disturbance from your side. Yeah.
What was the issue? Actually, it was quiet from my end.
No, your voice is breaking sometimes.
My voice is breaking. Okay, just give me 1 second.
No, Siva, I'm able to hear you clearly.
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay, so it's not my internet issue. Fine, and mic issue also. Okay, now I'm going to create shipping notification as per ERP terminology, inbound delivery notification as per EWM terminology. So this is shipping notification number. Okay, so it has two parts. One part is shipping notification was saved. This is the first part, and distributed to WMS. This is the second part. Okay, so what we have to check in these two parts, we'll discuss now. With reference to this inbound delivery notification number, we have to check in EWM. Now I'm going to log in another system. So far, we executed two transactions in ERP. That is one server, ERP server. Okay. Now we are going to execute this warehouse process in EWM. That is in SCM server. So I mentioned here description is EWM. In fact, it is SCM. It's not EWM. Login into it. Enter. So to check this, we are going to use a single transaction or one base transaction in EWM. That is /n/scwm/prdi is the transaction code. Use it /n/scwm/prdi. Enter it. Okay. And here 2609, right? And change all default values and change path enter to dispose. This one. Now come to inbound delivery notification. In this, select inactive mode. Inbound delivery notification inactive mode. And this is the document number. Execute it. No. Select active mode. Directly it received. Okay, it's working good. It's corrected. So select always first option, inbound delivery notification. So by seeing this, don't get confused. This is inbound delivery. This is not. It is not. It is notification, and it is active mode. If your master data is correct, or your master data doesn't have any issue, even minute issues also, it doesn't have any minute issues, then you can see the document at active level. Suppose your master data, that is the maybe metal master or vendor master or serial numbers, batches, all the master data only, right? So if you have any minute problem, then you can see the data in inactive mode. Okay, you can check into it and then click on check. System will accept to take it forward. Okay, ideally. So if it is not accepting, then we have to correct the issue. So that we have to take care. Right now, in our system, as per our configurations, ERP configurations, EWM configurations, interfaces, master data, everything looks good. That's the reason system accepted to create an active mode. Okay, where we are now? We are in inbound delivery notification tab. So what is inbound delivery notification tab? It is nothing but shipping notification. Okay, So the data passed from ERP to EWM. The data passed are distributed from ERP to EWM. Whatever you see here on the screen, that is nothing but which you created in ERP. No additional information can be seen here because it is only identification, verification only. Okay, with reference to inbound delivery notification number. See, whatever I have given here, that is appearing here. Okay, so with reference to this number, system
Shiva, just
generates.
one question. This inbound delivery number, will there be any replicated number in the document in the ECC side, or it is only in the EWM side?
Come again.
This inbound delivery is in EWM, but is there any reference delivery number in the ECC side, or how it is linked?
You are asking about this inbound delivery number, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is only warehouse specific. This is only
Okay.
EWM specific, and even with the reference also you cannot see in ERP. Okay.
So what exactly links between the ECC and then the EWM? What is the PO number? What is the PO item number?
I will tell you once again. And here in inbound delivery, this is the document number. Okay. So for this, we have one reference number. The reference number can be seen here. See, this is from ERP document. But if you see in inbound delivery notification in ERP, you cannot see this as a reference number because this number is only used for execution in EWM. Once the execution part is completed in EWM, that work completes and it updates this document in ERP. Okay, so why it is? There is no answer. SAP designed such a way. So as you asked, many industries, many clients are asking the same question. If there is no purpose, if there is no use, why do you maintain two different numbers? One is inbound delivery number, the other one is inbound delivery document number. And somehow SAP got demand also on this and corrections also happen. So we have the configuration in higher end versions. Of course, this is higher end version. I can make both are the same. This inbound delivery, I mean, this reference number and the document number will be the same. We can make it, but no, we are going to learn it. If it is S4 HANA and latest version, S4 HANA and latest version, so we don't see two tabs, it will be only one tab, that is inbound delivery. Whatever you create in ERP, the same comes to EWM and inbound delivery document number appears the same. Okay. In decentralized from 9.5 and above versions, he has given corrections. It is added into nodes and configurations. We can make the configuration. So if you do configuration, this will be disappear on inbound delivery and you can make the same number as well. It is also possible. We'll check it. Okay. What is your next question? Yeah.
Siva, means the inbound delivery number, which is 1800191445, which is created as inbound delivery shipping notification in the ERP and come to the EWM number. Do we mention this number anywhere, or how this number is creating here?
Yeah, it is a number ranges at client level. Okay, it is nothing but number ranges at client level. We can adjust it. We can adjust it, but ideally we should not do it. Okay, so if you do some changes, the changes applies at client level. Okay, the remaining all will suffer if you change simply like that. And how to change and where it is mentioned, where it is maintained, we'll see it. Okay, I'll show you everything. Okay, that's a step by step. So this is not today's topic. We are discussing today's topic is the same simple inbound delivery process, not on document types, item categories, and document number ranges, not based on this. Okay, some other process. Let me complete. You'll get all answers for your questions now. Okay. Anyway, through PPF actions, system creates this document number with reference to this number. Okay. So that's the one. Now, how it creates, we'll see it. Then, once you have seen all these details here, okay, we have to create a warehouse document. So, how to create warehouse document and what is there? Assume that you received the stock by any truck or lorry or any vehicle. Okay, it comes to your warehouse and first you have to complete unload. Complete it. This is a manual completion. While I am completing this unloading process, it will not record anything in our SAP. This is simply just like that, completing the process. Okay, and then we can create material document here. So what is material document? Why we have to create? After completion of the unloading process, if the goods looks good and goods as are expected and goods quantity is correct as you ordered, if everything is good, we don't have any objection to take the stock. To take the stock or to take ownership of the stock, to take ownership of the goods is nothing but creating material document. So where do you create material document? Material document ideally has to generate in ERP. Okay, but the verification happens in EWM. That's the reason SAP has given an option to create material document from here. So this is a triggering point in EWM to create material document in ERP. Okay, if I click on this, material document will be created in ERP, not in EWM. So this is only switch or this is only triggering point. Let me complete it. You can see goods receipt is completed. If I go to ERP, you can see that also. We'll see it after few minutes. Unloading is completed, verification is completed, and material document creation also completed. We have taken the ownership of the stock. Everything is good. Then you have to move the stock from unloading area to final destination bin, where racks are available, where bins are available. It has to move. To move, 1 second please. Okay. Yeah. So it has to move the stock. How stock will move from one place to other place? No magics. A human being or a machine has to move it. How a human being will come to know which stock he has to pick and where he has to place? Or a machine or a conveyor, how does it know? So we have to provide some information to RF device or a machine like conveyor or a human being. Okay, so providing some information to him is called a document, and the document technically or as per EWM terminology, it is called warehouse order. Okay, so we have to create a document, warehouse document. Automatically it creates warehouse task also. Warehouse task and warehouse order both are the combination of the combination of the document. For example, if you come to ERP, if you see any transaction, suppose VA01, so here you can see what is this header details, what is this item level details. Both are in the same screen, but if you see in tables, header details are in one table Item details are in another table. Correct? The same way in EWM, he said, or SAP designed header details in one document number and item details are another document number. Header details are mentioned in warehouse order. Okay. Item details are in warehouse task. Okay. Without warehouse order, you cannot see task. Without task, you cannot see warehouse order. It's the combination because it is header and it is item. And together, you will find out a document. That may be pick list, that may be putaway list, that may be document, that may be physical inventory, that may be some other based on the process. So whatever you call the document, there's a document. I would like to say always warehouse document, whatever process it is. To create a warehouse document, we require combination of these two. Without this, you can't do anything. With one task, with one issue, with one, you cannot find out the other. Sometimes, no confusion now. So it is compulsory. So both should be work. Right. Now come to EWM. So I'm going to create such a document that is a warehouse order with a combination of task. So how to create that warehouse document? You are not required to go any other transaction. From the same screen, select header level line item, go to inbound delivery, all on functions, click on warehouse task. Okay, here system proposes what is going to be created. Okay, so what you have to do, click on create. You can find the details. Okay, this is, as I said, line item details. The stock is in GR area and it has to place in bin number 1. Okay, and this is header level details. So this is the request number, document request number, either inbound delivery document or outbound delivery document. So warehouse request is nothing but document number. Okay, so it is saying that this is the product and this is the warehouse process type. Warehouse process type is nothing but movement type, and with this combination, system creates a document that, and it is informed to warehouse user to pick this product from this location, and he has to move from this location or from this bin to this bin. What's the quantity? This is the quantity. So what he will do? Manually, physically. So once you give the document, means warehouse management gives the pick list or putaway list or warehouse document to user. User will go to GR area. He will find out the product of this quantity and moves from there to storage type 0030, storage section 0001, and he places in bin number 1. So this information, this is the combination of both, and this is warehouse order information and it is warehouse task information. Okay, once it is satisfactory, by saying this, you have to save. We have 3 options to save it. Right now I am using this one, save. If I save, system will create document, that is warehouse order number 3. warehouse order number 3. Okay, so what is this warehouse order number? So I can show you this transaction in 3 levels. At first instance, I'm going to see here in the screen. Okay, I'm not using any other transaction code. Just here itself, warehouse task, click on confirm. Now those details you can see here. This is warehouse order details and it is warehouse task details. You can see here, this is warehouse order number and this is product warehouse task, H warehouse task, pick HU, so something, whatever it may be. So this is task details and you can see here warehouse task also, the combination. So what is this? This is a document. Okay, from here whatever information is required that will be picked and print on a paper. That paper will be submitted to a user. User will execute the process, or else whatever information is required that will be passed to handheld terminal, that is nothing but RF device, and it appears on RF device which is assigned to a user. User will check it, it gives a beep sound and he will check uh, the details and he will pick the stock and place wherever it is required based on the document. Or this whatever information is required from here, from warehouse order and task task details, it send that information to through iDocs to conveyor system. Conveyor picks the product by using mini robots and move the stock from there to placing area. So there are 3 ways. Fine. So initially we'll discuss about only user point of view only. Okay, we are going to learn how to how to execute all this process through RF, how to execute this through are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, Siva.
Okay, and this is we lost. I have many options to find out this, but today we are concentrating on this transaction. So from here, how to carry or how to get our warehouse order and all. Anyway, you know this number, I execute it. No issues. Come to inbound delivery. Okay. Ideally, how to go for inbound delivery, follow on functions, warehouse task. But the task is already created, so you should not do again. Okay. Since system disconnected, I have to do this one. This is the other way. From here, see here, the last icon, you can see a small downward arrow. Okay, click on that. You can see here display warehouse task. Click on this. Okay, this is the details. From here, you have to find out warehouse order details. Click on this. Again, the same screen. Okay, such a way how so many ways. This is second way. Anyway, fine. Now, warehouse task. Okay, so from warehouse task, assume that this information assigned to the user. User will go to GR area, which is nearby the door where the stock is unloaded. Okay, he goes to here and then he picks this product of this quantity 9 units, and he walks or travel or runs or ride some vehicle and like forklift, truck, trolley, trailer, many are there, right? So by using that, he goes to uh, storage type 0030 section 0001, and he will find out bin number 1 and he will place it. Now assume that he has placed this material of this quantity into this bin. Okay, once he placed the stock into that, he confirms from here from his end. Okay, so like this, confirm. So task level or item level, the execution is completed and it is confirmed by user. If it is a paper document, the document will be given to management, maybe a floor leader or a supervisor or a consultant or whoever working in the floor. Okay, he gives to that one, he will check and he select the line item at header level, warehouse order level, he confirms it. So it will update into your system. It's confirmed. Okay, so this is end-to-end process. Okay, now we have to check this in different ways. I explained some part. Now I am going to explain the same in a different way. Let's see it now. So Putaway is completed. How do you know Putaway is completed? You can check it in warehouse order number 3. That you are in initial stage. Let me show you in bin number 1. Okay, so we'll go to /o scwm display bin ls03. Okay, go to this bin and it is bin 1. Press enter. Here several tabs are there. One tab is stock. Click on stock and here stock is there. Okay, whatever stock is there earlier, and it will add to that. So earlier already 19 units are there. Now it is added 9 units. It became 28. How do we trust it? In next scenario, I'll see it. Remember, now we have 28 and it is updated here such a way. Fine.
Siva, one question.
Yes.
When we lost the connection and you are able to, we go to this inbound delivery and again we come to the warehouse order and warehouse task. What about the warehouse request? Can we see that?
Actually, warehouse
Because
delivery document number, and warehouse request number both are the same. Both are not different. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll see it now. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another process with different type of analysis and discussion. Okay, let's see it. Because if we know the configuration, that is not sufficient. We have to understand the business and we have to understand many things here. Okay, now we are discussing inventory point of view, stock point of view. Just a moment. Okay. For better understanding, I would like to create a material. So I would like to show you the process with zero stock. Okay. It doesn't take much time. I'm going to create one material. See here, MM01 and 26 is the one. Just press enter, copy it, and then okay, enter, 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 enter. Just enter 630.
Please share the description as well.
Correct. Okay. So material 2. Whenever you create a material, okay. So you can remember this, how to create like this. Whenever you create a material, so you created this material for only one storage location. You have to extend this product to other storage sections or storage locations also. So to extend it, you have to use the transaction MMSE. So go to that. This is the product and 2609. Press enter. It went to some other. Okay. Slash an MM01. Select use basic data, purchasing data is all correct. Come to org levels. It went to here. 2603. And what is our ERP store location? 0001 or ERP1? Anyone has any idea? No? No problem. I'll check it. Out from here and check it from MMSC only. Triple 001. This is
Shiva,
correct. Yeah.
see, we have around 3 storage locations we have created, correct?
Yes.
So I still don't understand what we were trying to do with these 3 storage locations. You said you will.
That's the topic now. We are discussing the same now. That's the reason I'm creating this material.
So now
Okay.
you have taken ERP storage location 0001.
Correct.
So previously we did a PO and inbound delivery. That is also ERP 0001.
No. Just wait 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, if you do not get clarification, then you will discuss again. Okay.
Oh,
Just
okay.
10 minutes. What I'm doing now, the same clarification. Okay. So we are answering the same question. Okay. Here you'll get clear. I'm going to create this product for this plant and this storage location. Okay. Entry 2603 does not exist in. Why? Oh, 2609.
2609.
Yeah. Now wait. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to actually how many materials you have or any material you have to extend wherever you required. You have to extend to storage locations if it is required. Here I required this material for my warehouse storage locations. What are warehouse storage locations? ROD and AFS. Okay. That is nothing but here 1000 and 2000. Here in MMSC transaction, I am just extending this product to this other two storage locations. Okay, so you can extend this product other two storage location in this transaction, or by using MM01 transaction also you can do it. Okay, now I just entered here storage location 1000, storage location 2000. That means I'm extending this product to these two storage locations. Why? We'll see it and save now. Okay, now once it is done, always you have to migrate your product to SCM server, and the same you have to extend to EWM also. Okay, this product created in ERP. This product created in ERP, and once you receive this stock, that stock goes to EWM. So EWM also should have the stock, it should have the data, right? So how EWM knows the data? You have to distribute, you have to migrate master data, this master data from ERP system to EWM system. Okay, so that we have to do now. Go to CFIN transaction, CFM1, use it, and CFIN process. See here, first field and third field, these two are at present just you consider dummy fields or free text fields. Actually not, but at this point of time, since you are in initial stage, right now you consider these two are free text fields. Whatever you type, system will accept. It will accept it. Okay, here also, if you want to type something, system will accept. See, with this no meaning words, I am going to execute it. And 260 mat2. Okay, but the middle field, that is logical system, that is target logical system, that is EWM logical system, this data has to update into the system. That's the reason it should be correct. Okay, it should be correct, the remaining all okay. So once you give this data, just execute it. No problem. Generate IM, say yes, go to /n CFM2. This is for execution. See here, whatever you have given, that is appearing here. System will not stop you whatever you type in these two fields. These two fields are not useful. Definitely these two fields are useful at a higher level. We'll see it, but not now. Okay, so right now you can consider first and third fields are just free fields, free text fields. Double click on this, select, activate, and execute. So what it is doing, we are migrating the product from ERP to EWM, that is SCM server. Okay, it is there in EWM. So to make you better understand, just I am recreating the scenario. We can see this in client level. Okay, the product 2, it is at global level. Click on display. See here, I'm not creating, I'm not changing. Click on display. If it is migrated from ERP to SCM server, that is EWM server, when I click display, it appears. See, displayed. That means data is migrated successfully. Okay, so once the data is available in EWM or in SCM server, we have to extend this product to our warehouse. Okay, it won't extend automatically. Of course, there is an option to extend products to warehouse automatically also. So that is in advanced level, that we'll see later. First, we have to learn everything manually. So manually, how to extend this product to warehouse. Okay, so to extend this to our warehouse, you have to use the transaction /n scwm /met1. This is the transaction. Now come to here, use the same transaction /n /scwm met1. Okay, this is the product. Press enter. Now click on create. Click on create and save it. This is called extending product to the warehouse. Okay, and then whatever data is required here, that we have to maintain. So initially come to warehouse data tab. The remaining all tabs are not required at this point of time. Scroll down and scroll it down, and here we maintain Putaway control indicator. I have to maintain it. So Putaway control indicator, it is actually a bridge between master data to the configurations. What is master data? Particularly product point of view, which product are you going to use? We have a number of products, maybe prod 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so prod 1 has to go storage type 1, prod 2, product 2 has to go storage type 2, product 3 has to go storage type 10. How system knows that? This is the configurations, right? So we'll do configurations and we create master data, and to link between these two, we need one thing, that is Putaway control indicator. Okay, so this is linked with configurations. So based on this, system tell you where it has to go. Fine, only this configuration is required, or master data maintenance is required in this. Okay, this is only master data maintenance. Okay, now we'll come to our scenario. Okay, so at this point of time, for this scenario, I'm going to explain you inventory point of view. Inventory point of view first. Let me go to MMBE. MMBE is a stock report. Everyone knows it. Okay, for MAT 2 plant 2609. Okay, execute it. We don't have any stock. Okay, so prior to this, one more question. Consider this is your plant. What plant will do? What does it? It has so many activities, right? So somewhere you can see this as a goods receipt office. Somehow you can see this is a shipping office. If it is not shipping office, you cannot issue the stock. Okay, like this many are there. Okay, I'll come to store allocation point of view. We are discussing about inventory. Okay, so it is a goods receipt office and it is a shipping office. Ultimately, the plant receives or manufactures the good, right? it requires. I have 3 types of products, for example. Okay, one product is raw material. The other product is semi-finished goods. The other product is finished goods. Okay, raw material. Suppose it is a sugarcane industry. So what is the raw material? Sugar canes and bone powder, calcium powder. These two are required. So do we require warehouse management for this raw materials? May not required. Suppose it is cement industry. So what will you use? Some ash, and okay, product 1, 2, 3, raw material 1, 2, 3. So it is in bulk quantities, like in a heap, right? So do you require uh, warehouse management for this? So for ash you required, for other materials you required kind of ash, for water you required, for coal you required warehouse management. Ideally no. But once the cement is produced, for cement bags, do we require warehouse? Yes, it is required. Okay, right. Some other raw materials are cheaper in cost, and semi-finished goods and finished goods are processed one. Maybe it is costlier items. The other way, raw materials usually people may not steal, and if it is finished goods, definitely people will steal it. Suppose gold ore is there. Can we do anything with the gold ore? Nothing. If you get 1 kg of ore, you'll get 1 gram of gold. Can we process it? Can we store it in our house? Can anybody will steal it? No. But after processing it, it turns into a gold, 1 gram. Everyone would like to take it, ideally, right? So, because of so many reasons, for raw materials or a material which doesn't have more value and which is not required for a excellent management, then for that warehouse management may not required. But you have to place the stock. For example, you have to store the stock somewhere. If you are storing stock somewhere in the plant, then it is called storage location. Then it is called storage location. So raw materials also placed in a storage location, and semi goods also will be stored in a storage location, and finished goods also will be stored in storage location. Okay, business decides that for this warehouse management is not required. Okay, it may decide storage, warehouse management is required for this. That is business decision. Suppose business decides warehouse is required for this finished goods. So 2 other storage locations are at IM level storage locations. Warehouse is not at all required. Okay, so storage location point of view, which is warehouse storage location, which is non-warehouse storage location, will be decided by the business based on their priorities. Okay, this is point 1. Okay, in EWM we used to create 2 storage locations. One is ROD and another one is AFS. 2 storage locations against to one story location. Physically, it is only one story location. An SAP point of view will have two story locations. Why? We'll see it now. Okay, based on practical example, we'll see it. Okay, now come to ERP. This is the product. Right now, I don't have any stock. Right? Let's go to. Okay, if there is no stock, can sales department can sell anything? OTC department can sell anything? There is no stock. They cannot sell. They cannot create the document. Okay. Now I am going to create one purchase order. ME21N. Same supplier. And product 9 units. Plant same 2609. And storage location, it is warehouse managed product. Okay. So that should be 1000. Okay. One second. Slash OSPRO. IMG. Okay. Not required. So I'm taking the first storage location and go for the confirmations. And as usual, you have to maintain confirmation control key. Okay. So I'm selecting here ROD storage location, first storage location. Okay. So what I'm doing, the first transaction, creating purchase order. Let's save it. Purchase order number ready. Okay. Now come to stock report. MMBE transaction. Okay. So before creating purchase order, there is no stock. After creating purchase order, I'm going to refresh it. I can see here 9 units against to storage location ROD. By seeing this, what you can understand, it is under on order stock. It is on order stock. It is not our stock. So we may receive any point of time. Okay. By seeing this, OTC team can plan for sale, can plan for consume, but they cannot sell. Okay. So this is the thing. Right. Now I'm going to create our shipping notification. Okay. Go to VL31N. Okay. Come here. Test. I am not going to do any changes. Just I'm going to save it. Shipping notification was created and distributed. Okay. Now come to stock report. After creating inbound delivery notification or shipping notification, what is status of the stock? Refresh it. There is no change. Still it is under ROD storage location and it is expected stock. That is on order stock. When will it come? We don't know. Still it is in on order stock. Someday, somehow we'll receive it. Okay, let's continue our process. Okay, At this point of time, OTC team can sell it? No, because we have not received it. If it is not received, we cannot sell. Okay, blind rule. Don't think about negative stocks. Right, now come to EWM. In EWM, the transaction /n/SCWM PRDI. This is the T code. First, we have to check in delivery notification. And the document number is this is the document number. Now give it here. I execute it. So it is appearing in this. That is data distributed from ERP to EWM and appearing here. So is there any change in stock report? Refresh it. No change because only document is appearing in EWM. Nothing has happened physically. It is only in software or in SAP one transaction has been executed. That's it. Okay, then come to EWM. In EWM, with reference to this document number, I'm going to see inbound delivery document number. Okay, so here you can understand EWM document number is generated by inbound delivery document number is generated by SAP or warehouse. Background, some PP actions will run, that's fine. It's created. Okay, is there any change in stock report now? Check it. Nothing. Why? Because we have not done anything. Now, I am going to complete goods receipt process now. So assume that unloading is completed. Assume that verification is completed. Assume that everything is good. And then a warehouse management is ready to accept to take the stock and created material document and it triggers into ERP now. Okay, so we accepted it. Now come to stock overview in ERP, refresh it. Observe where is the stock now? It is in ROD story location, unrestricted use. Unrestricted use means what? You can ready for sale the stock. This can be sale, but really can we sell it? So what happened here? We received 10 tons of some stock to our warehouse, just unloaded, and it is lying nearby the door. If immediately if you raise the sale order, or if you are immediately requesting warehouse people to dispatch some stock to some customer, is it possible? Once you received a bulk quantity to your warehouse, you have to do many executions. We have to segregate it. We have to decon it, unpack it, and we have to segregate it, and we have to repack with sales units, and we have to add a label to that. And prior to that, if any changes or modifications are there, those modifications you have to do it. Once all these activities are completed, then you can sell it. How we know all these activities are completed? So as per SAP design, before reaching the bin, one second. See here. So this is inside of the warehouse and it is a bin. Okay. before reaching the stock into this bin, all activities should complete. Once stock reaches to here, no process should be executed and system will not allow you, because this is ultimate and final step. Okay, so prior to this, many activities can be do. That may be deconsolidation, that may be value-added services, that may be repacking, that may be labeling, that may be some other. You may have a number of activities, whatever activities. You have to complete all activities before reaching the bin. So once it reached the bin, so this is ready for sale. That means all processes are completed, so it is ready for sale. That means it. Okay, so such a way you have to understand it. Okay, see here, right now the stock is in nearby the door. Forget about this R word and all, and nearby the door and received by the warehouse. And as per ERP system, it is saying that the stock is unrestricted. So OTC people may get happy and they try to sell it, and which is not ready for sale. Then how to intimate to OTC team? So when the stock is ready. Okay, so for this reason only SAP has given one design. Okay, so if it is received by the warehouse and all process is not completed, show the stock against to ROD storage location ready on dock. Ready on dock. That's it. It is on dock. It is not ready for sale.
Sir,
Yes.
actually, if you want to reserve or quality inspection, can you do from the EWM login, or we need to do from ECC?
We'll discuss about quality inspection later. And again,
Okay.
we are discussing
Hey,
about
Shiva.
yes, sir.
So as the screen says, on this lock of our day, we have unrestricted use. Isn't that statement is a bit confusing? You say it's ready on dock and it can't be used, but the information it says unrestricted use. Or it should goes into the, as one of my other colleagues said, it should goes into the quality inspection or something kind of a block status, so that the other customer should not get confused by looking into this screen saying unrestricted use, but they can't use it.
Correct. So don't consider the column, consider the row. It is on ROD, ready on dock. So it is ready on dock, not for sale. Okay. When it will become to ready for sale, available for sale, you'll see it. So here assume that your quality inspection, your deconsolidation, your value-added services, your repacking, all activities are completed. Once everything is completed, that will be stored in a bin. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, as per process, here I'm going to create a warehouse document. Okay, click on create, this process, and save. So actually what happened here, system created one document. Physically nothing is happened, so that is called warehouse document. So you can see the warehouse document here. Okay, the warehouse document, warehouse order number is 4, task number is 11. Okay, it is there. Now only document is created, still it is not executed. Now we'll check in stock overview. Now we'll check it in stock overview, refresh it. No change, still it is on ROD, nothing is happened, and it is showing unlisted stock. But the unlisted stock means your plant has the stock but not ready for sale. Okay, now this process is going to be completed. Warehouse user moved stock to the bin and updated into the system. That means warehouse order also completed. Now I'm going to show you inventory part here in MMBE. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to refresh it. See, now it is in AFS under unrestricted stock. So we'll intimate or we'll give the information to OTC team and that if stock is available for ROD, don't try to consume it. If stock is available in AFS, available for sale, then try to sell or consume it. Okay, so this is the solution given by SAP. Okay, so the stock is already moved from GR area to final destination bin. Of course, we are doing a simple inbound delivery process. So only one step we moved. Going forward in advanced extended warehouse management, we include so many activities and we'll practice it. Okay, I hope you understand now why two storage locations are required. Physically, there is only one storage location. Physically, there is only one storage location, but on system wise, we have two storage locations. Why it is? Just we should not make confuse OTC team or PP team by seeing unrestricted stock. This is one solution given by SAP. Suppose a customer means SAP customer, not regular customer. So a business, okay. Suppose business says that we don't want all these things. We have CRM or we have SRM or we have some other and we have availability check configurations and all. Without this solution also, we can find out whether stock is available or not. Yeah, through some other modules that could be possible. That is quite possible. If business is implementing OTC relevant advanced modules without using this technique, without using this process also, they will come to know it. So in this case, they may not require two storage locations, AFS and ROD. With a single storage location, they can do it. Yes, with a single storage location, we too can run our EWM process. No issue at all. 60% of industries are using with a single storage location only, because along with EWM, they are using advanced OTC modules also. So it is not required. Okay, who are not using this OTC advanced modules, then they require two storage locations. Okay, so we are in learning, so we have to learn step by step. So initial idea and SAP proposed and SAP recommended two storage locations R1 and AFS. So such a way we have to learn. Even if you go for interviews also, definitely the interviewer will ask you, so what are the storage locations you are extending for EWM? So you have to say ROD AFS, two storage locations, and he will ask you why it isn't. Okay, whatever we discuss now, that we have to explain to them. Right? Now I think you got clarification. What is the ERP storage location? What is warehouse managed storage location? In warehouse managed storage locations, why two storage locations are required?
Okay. Yeah, but Shiva, what is that in EWM made it to move to 2000?
Yeah, that is in configurations. We'll discuss it.
Okay.
See, step by step. So first part, how to execute, that I have shown you. Second part, I shown you inventory part. Okay, inventory how moves transaction by transaction. Okay, that is second part. Now your question will be answered. Now we'll discuss the logic, how system moves, how one system recognizes the other system document type, and how it links. And we already configured, but how it works. Okay, that logic we are going to discuss now. Okay. Okay, this inventory point of view, any question? So anyway, execution point of view, everyone has to do as it is. So what SAP suggested, what I explained you, the same you have to follow, no doubt.
So Shiva, it also said that if advanced OTC modules are used, only one storage location is more than enough, correct?
Yes, exactly correct. Obviously
Okay.
correct.
That means the stock determination from their side,
It will show you here. Here you will not create AFS and ROD storage locations. The storage location would be 0001 or 1000 or some storage location, some name, and it's saying that some storage location description, and it will show you unlisted stock when you create a material document, whether it moves from those to final destination bin or not. That will not show you in this report, but that will show in some other report where they implemented advanced OTC module.
okay. Can we also control the system that on the goods received from EWM, it won't build the stocks on unrestricted use?
How come?
Can we? It's a question.
No. We have, without other module, we have only this option. Okay. If this option is not required, then you can use it. But it will show you once you create a material document and you can use it. Yeah. The other system is we won't create a material document till the process is completed. Okay. Let me show you that. Fine. Remember here 9 units are there. Now I'm going to create one more purchase order. Okay. This is some workaround solution based on the question. I'm taking 10 units now. Save it. Okay. As usual, come to report, refresh it. Unordered stock, 10 units. Okay. Now I'm going to create inbound delivery notification. Just save. This is your document number. Okay. We'll check the report. As usual, no change. 10 units unordered stock. Now come to EWM. Use the transaction PRDI. Okay. As usual, notification. Give here your document number. Execute it. Okay. Check in report. Nothing. No change. Right. Still it is on another stock. Let's create. Actually, it is not creating. System already created. We are displaying it. Okay. Inbound delivery document. Now you are able to display inbound delivery document and see now stock report in ERP. No change. Still it is another stock. Okay. Come to EWM. Now I am not going to do goods receipt process. I am not creating material document. Okay. So if I create material document, stock will go to ROD storage location and unlisted stock. Okay. So there will be a confusion in the second solution. Okay. So I'm not going to create material document now. I would like to do Putaway directly. Of course, I can do unloading and all activities I can do it. Okay. Without creating material document, I'm going to create a warehouse task. System allows me create, save the document. Okay. Warehouse order created. Now come to stock overview. Check it. no change. Come to EWM and I'm going to confirm it. That means warehouse user picks the product from GR zone and moves to particular storage type section and bin. He places the stock into that and confirms at task level and warehouse order level. Confirming at task level, confirming at warehouse order level. Where is the stock now? Stock in final bin. Stock is in final bin. So it is ready for consumption. Now come to ARP, come to stock overview, refresh it. The 10 units are in AFS now. So you can do all the process without creating material document also. Okay. So in this way, if business requires or business expecting with a single storage location, you have to follow this process. Or if business wants to implement with a single storage location, they should have some other advanced OTC module, either that or this. Okay. Other than these two, we have a regular solution by using ROD and AFS storage location. Okay. So this is my workaround solution. I hope you understand this. Any question? Done. Now we are going to discuss about the logic with configurations. Now I'm going to create one purchase order. Just give me 2 minutes break and we'll continue this. Just only 2 minutes.
Hello, Shiva.
I'm back. Okay. Now we are discussing about link, logic, transaction to transaction. We'll discuss more about EWM and interfaces. I'm going to create one purchase order. Okay. Let me take 11 units. Okay. Going to save it. Okay. PO is created. How it is created? So with all ERP configurations. Okay. We created company code, plant, story locations, purchasing organizations. We created a product, we created supplier, we created shipping points, everything, right? So based on all those configurations, as it is created on purchase order. You are not required to discuss much about this. Now come to VL31N. Okay, so this is the latest document, and I can create inbound delivery. Here it is saying inbound delivery, and message you are seeing as a shipping notification, right? Anyway, whatever it is. With reference to this document, you can create inbound delivery. How it will be? That will taken care by. That will be taken care by consultants. We are not worrying about this. So what we can understand that with reference to purchase order, you can create inbound delivery. That's enough from our end. Okay. Now, just I'm going to save it. Here is the point. Here, shipping notification created, shipping notification saved and distributed to WMS. Two parts. Okay. I'm going to create one more purchase order. Okay. How it works, we'll see. Come to here. /n ME21N. Not 1000. I'm going to take 000. Storage location 0001. Enter. So it is not applicable. Should be blank because it is general storage location. Save it. Okay. This is another purchase order. Now I'm trying to create inbound delivery against to this purchase order or with reference to this purchase order. I go to /n VL31. Is it the same? 10 only. Okay. Presenter is saying that this function only possible for items with confirmation key. So to create inbound delivery, it requires confirmation control key. So without that, we cannot create inbound delivery document in ERP. Fine. We will maintain confirmation control key now. Go to /n me22n. So just I am going to change the data. Okay. It should be in item details and confirmation control key. I maintain it here. Press enter. Save it. Okay. Now go to /n vl31n. Same document. Okay. Press enter. It allowed me to create inbound delivery document. So to create inbound delivery document, what is the prerequisite is confirmation control key, inventory point of view. Okay, fine, good. I'm going to save this.
Sure, sorry. What confirmation control key you maintained for the other PO, which is with the storage location 0001?
Nothing I maintained. I maintained blank first time.
Yeah, and then second time, what did you change to?
Oh, we know, right? /o me.
Yeah, which one you maintained it? Which key?
Yeah,
Is it the same key?
Same key. Here it is. This is the one. EWM inbound delivery document. Same key.
Okay, that means it is also eligible for distributing it to the EWM?
No. That is advanced version. Just wait.
Okay.
Okay. So while creating inbound delivery notification, earlier it was failed because confirmation control key is not there. Our confirmation control key is not maintained in purchase order. So system stopped us to create inbound delivery notification. So we maintain information control key in purchase order. So it allows me to create inbound delivery notification. It allowed me to create inbound delivery notification, and I'm going to save it. Let's see. See what is the message? Shipping notification has been saved. What is the previous message? Compare these two. Shipping notification was saved and distributed. Here it is, shipping notification has been saved but not distributed. Why? Because here the storage location you maintain is where it is. Scroll right side. This is the storage location. See, the storage location is 0001. Storage location is 0001. So what? Why it is not distributed to EWM? Let's see. I am not showing you technical way. I am showing you function point of view. Okay. Go to SPRO, IMG, enterprise structure, assignments, logistics execution, assign warehouse number, plant, storage location to the warehouse. Execute it. Go to your plant 2609. So we have two values here. Can you see 0001 serial location in this? No. So if 0001 story location is not here, that means that doesn't belong to our EWM. So if it doesn't belong to our EWM, why the delivery will be distributed to? Okay. So because of this configuration, system is not generated, system is not distributed the data from ERP to EWM from the configurations. Okay. So if it is ERP server location, it will not distribute it. So that will go to that server location only. That's it. Okay. Then if it is EWM storage location, what will happen? Let's see now. Come to shipping notification. Okay, let me confuse. I'm going to create another purchase order /n MEG21N. Take the product, some quantity, client, and storage location 1000. We know that 1000 is warehouse storage location, EWM storage location. Maintain confirmation control P here. Save it. Okay. So it is 7300. Create inbound delivery notification. EL31N. Okay. Enter it. Save. Now what happened here? Shipping notification was saved and distributed to WMS. Okay. So why? There are two things. Functional point of view, this storage location is extended to EWM. That's the reason. Data migrated, data distributed from ERP to EWM. Okay. And technical point of view, we have two servers. One is ERP server, the other one is EWM server. We have two servers. Okay. So here, say it is ERP and it is EWM. That means SCM, EWM server. Two are there. Okay. I actually created inbound delivery notification in ERP, but that is moved to EWM. So if the data transfers or if the data distributes from here to there, there should be a link, right? That is called interface. Okay. So our basis consultants will create client for one client for ERP, another client for EWM, and they do many configurations, the linkage between these two. That is their part. Fine. From our end, what we have to check. So we have to check distribution model. We are discussing about data distribution. So we have to discuss about distribution model. Okay. So what distribution? Transactional data distribution. So how many types of data you have here? We have two types of data. That is master data and transactional data. Master data means material, customer, vendor, batch, serial numbers. Actually, in EWM point of view, plan to storage location shipping points also considered as master data only. Okay. So anyway, all these are master data. Master data migration happens through shipping process. Transactional data distributes through distribution model. Okay, QRFC model. Okay. So what is this transaction data and how we created this distribution model and what characters we maintain into that? What is there? Let's come to ERP. So in ERP, in interfaces, /n SPRO, IMG, here generate distribution model, generate distribution model from SAP ERP to EWM. Okay. Here we are maintaining one linkage. Here we are maintaining one pass from ERP server to EWM server. So what is that? So we used to give here our warehouse number. Our warehouse number is, I think, 260. And here, this is target system, target logical system number. Okay, what is EWM server logical system? So that you have to give. Okay, here is distribution model. So this will be provided by SAP team, basis team. Okay, so they will create it and you have to use it. This distribution model. Okay, that means if data belongs to this warehouse which we created in ERP, this has to go to this logical system where it is located. Whatever you configured in this distribution model view, what you configured here, let's see it. Execute. So here 5 are there. Delivery change, request changes, replica, delivery change, server replica. Our unfortunate thing is SAP is not properly provided descriptions into here. Okay, whatever here it is, you can understand. The first one, delivery change. This is outbound delivery. So if it is outbound delivery, whatever you created outbound delivery in ERP, the data has to go to EWM server. Actually, that is server replica. So through server replica, it goes the data from ERP to EWM. For the change, it will update any updates are there, it will update it. For request, it will change anything is there. And here the delivery change, this server replica is for inbound delivery, and this is for inbound delivery changes. Changes means once the data comes back, it has to change the data. Correct? First, you'll create document in ERP, data will move to EWM. In EWM, you'll execute all warehouse management relevant activities. Okay, suppose Putaway is completed. Then we already seen, right? It comes back to ERP and saying that stock is readily available, right? AFS. Okay, so data has to come back, right? So once it comes back, it has to change the document details. That is the status updation, right? So that change. So this configuration Because of this configuration, distribution data moves from one system to other system. Once execution is completed, it comes back and adjusts or correct the data through this. Okay, so this is what we have to take care. Okay, because of distribution model, data in inbound delivery notification data pass from ARP to EWM. Now go to EWM. Okay, so in EWM, you can see the document number /n/SCWM/PRDI transaction. Open it. Come to delivery notification. Check your document number. Leave it here. Execute it. Okay, it is appearing here. We know how it is appearing in this. Okay, so what we can see here, document number, and you can see item category as well as document type also. Okay, so document type and item category, these two. Okay, remember it. Come to inbound delivery. Now, system created one inbound delivery document number in EWM with reference to inbound delivery notification. Here it is considering document category is TDI, document type is INB. That means, again, the basis people or basis team will map this document types and item categories. If in inbound delivery notification document type is INB, it has to trigger inbound delivery document type INB in EWM. So they'll map like this. Okay, based on that mapping, it happens here and it creates this one. How it is created? Again, there is a automation is there through PPF actions. So we'll discuss about PPF actions in after some days. Okay, not now. So through PPF actions, that's the fine. So instead of manual thing, system will take in automatically. But logic is, if the document type is INB from EWM ERP, then it comes to here. Is it INB from ERP? I think it is here. We can see it and you can see the mapping. Right. This is inbound delivery document. Still it is okay. Now it comes to here. Now scroll it down. Go to form view. See here, warehouse process type is 110, 1010. Warehouse process type is 1010. Okay, right now document is generated and the document is triggered the warehouse 1010. Why it is triggered this movement type? Go to SPRO, AMG, cross-flow settings, warehouse task, warehouse process type determination. Go to here. Go to your warehouse 2609. Here you define that here you are saying if document type is INB, see here, if document type is INB, it has to trigger 1010. Okay, so when you created this document type INB, whatever you have taken here, INB, because of this, it is triggering warehouse process type 1010. What is the use of this? Let's see in next step. I'm going to create inbound delivery. I'm going to create warehouse task and warehouse order document. Okay. See, because of that inbound delivery and because of this warehouse process type 1010, system is saying that create. System is saying that the source bin is this one. Source bin is this one. So before creating to form you here source bin. So before creating itself, system knows that what is the source. That means where the stock comes. How system knows this? If it is triggering 1010 warehouse process type, what you maintain values in warehouse process type? That is, go to your warehouse 2609 and 1010 warehouse process type. You are saying that source storage type is 109010 and bin is GR area. If you see it here, source storage type is 9010, bin is GR area and section 000. Okay, so what is the link? Warehouse process type is maintained to document type. In warehouse process type, you have maintained source details. So system pulls stock to this source. Okay, so if this is the source, so stock comes to this GR area and system proposes where it has to be placed. So this is based on the strategies. Okay, so how strategies work here? Go to /o spro ing extended warehouse management stock. Okay, goods receipt process, strategies, storage type fetch. Okay, first it will check the product. What is the product? This is the product. Okay, 2609 mat2. If 2609 mat2, go to product master /o/scwm mat1. Okay, display. Come to warehouse data. Check what is the control indicator for this. The control indicator is 0030. So if this is the control indicator, if it is a control indicator, then what strategy needs to be triggered? Okay, specify set sequence for Putaway. Check it here. Go to 2609. Okay, see if Putaway control indicator is 0030, it has to trigger warehouse process type 1010. If it is 1010, stock comes to GR area, then follow as per set sequence 0030. And this will tell you where it has to place. Set sequence 0030. So if where it is there in Metal Master. If it is in Metal Master, if it is comes in Metal Master, it triggers this warehouse process type. If this combination is there and it has to go to set sequence 0030, then where is set sequence? So you can see here set sequence here. Assign storage type to storage type set sequence. So what set sequence will tell you? It is saying that if set sequence is 0030, stock has to go to storage type 0030. So such a way, system will suggest you to move stock to there. Okay, till it goes to storage type. In storage type, which bin it has to take the place? In which bin you have to place the stock? Okay, so that is decided by putaway rules where you maintain in storage type slash n. Back from here. And define storage type. In define storage type, check your storage type 2609. This is your storage type, and here you maintain putaway rules. So in this putaway rules, based on your configuration, system will propose the bin. Okay. Right now we selected general storage area. So based on this, in any bin you can place the stock. Okay. That's the reason system proposed bin number 1. Okay. This is the logic behind configurations. Okay. Of course, it is a bit difficult to understand now, but this kind of process and will run so many and will create so many warehouse process types and will execute so many activities. So after a few days, definitely you will be in comfortable position. Okay, don't worry about this.
Shiva, Shiva,
Yes.
which usually we have in a warehouse task?
Sorry?
Which bin we have in that warehouse task?
Bin, where? So you're asking me, okay.
Yes.
Bin is in
If you go
warehouse
to the warehouse, if you can show us the warehouse
number
task I've created.
1. Bin number 1 it is. Here it is.
Okay, bin number 1. But so how does it know bin number 1?
That's
So
what
we
I
have,
said.
you say we
Here,
have bin numbers for the 2609 combination. That's the reason it has taken one of the bins. That's bin number 1 and 2 we have created, correct? So
yes.
it identifies we have 2 bins and it will take one randomly. That's it.
That's it.
Okay, okay.
No logic from there. Because we have not maintained any other logic. So the putaway rules is general. That means wherever it is placed is there, it will post into it. That's it.
Siva, one question here. So when we do the goods received, it goes to ROD store location, and when we do the put away, okay, so it goes to AFS store location.
Okay. When we do, it's not like that. When we complete putaway
Yeah,
process,
when
then
yeah,
yeah.
AFS.
After completion of putaway, yes, it will go to AFS store location.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see that logic also. One second. That is in interfaces. Slash in SPRO IMG. Come to interfaces. ERP integration. Goods movement. Here. Maps locations. Okay. And this 2609. Okay. Here two parts. This is ERP part. and it is EWM part. First two columns are ERP. This is plan and store allocation. And fifth and sixth, these two are, this is EWM warehouse and it is availability group. Okay, right.
And the logical system is the ERP logical system or EWM logical system?
It should be always ERP logical system because the data has to update into ERP logical system after completion of the process.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
This is, we are in EWM. Simple logic is, if you are in EWM, your destination logical system is ERP. If you are in ERP, your destination logical system is EWM. Simple, right? So this should be ERP logical system. Okay, here everything works based on this availability group. Okay, now where will you maintain availability group? In storage of process. Define storage type. Go to 2609. Okay. See here, we have two storage types. First, it comes to GR area. Okay. We go to here and scroll it down. So what is the availability group? 001. That means once stock comes to GR area, once comes stock to GR area, availability group is 001. If availability group is 001, so it should be in storage location 1000. That is ROD. Okay. So how do you confirm it is in GR area? If you create a material document, then only stock updates in GR area. Till to that point, it will not update into GR area. Okay. So if stock comes to GR area, it triggers availability group 001. If it is 001 availability group, it triggers to ERP storage location 1000. Okay. Once the process is completed, stock comes to the storage type, right? This type of storage types. If you come to this, here you maintain availability group 002. If stock comes to a regular storage type, inventory storage types, and it triggers 002 availability group. So once it triggers 002 availability group, stock will move to 2000 storage location. Okay, so automatically stock will move, some transfer posting happens in backend. So this is the logic, how stock move from ROD to AFS. 1000 means ROD, 2000 means AFS. Okay, here we maintain it.
And this availability group shall be maintained in the process type as well, or anything we maintain there as well?
No, not in the warehouse process type. This we have to maintain in only storage type level.
Okay.
Process type is not required to maintain. Okay. See, new joinees who has joined today, maybe it is like a bit confusing or difficult to understand. If it is clear to you, very much happy. So if it is a bit difficult, don't worry. We'll take special classes in this week and we'll explain from the scratch. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, we'll have separate for unless again. That's the one. Okay, any other question from anyone?